You know, before I get into the meat of this video, here's a few things that I need to say up front that will, of course, serve as the intro to this masterpiece. Now, this is going to serve as the part two to the video that the brother Logic and Common Sense put up last week. And I told him I was going to come behind him and get me a piece. Now he left me a lot of scraps. He didn't leave me much to work with. He covered pretty much everything in that video. But the scraps that he left me, I was able to put together this video. Now let me say this pertaining to this weekend's Rabbit Hole production. This week, a brother who is a staunch supporter of the Hole, he sends me an email and he asks, "Hey brother, I got something I need you to see." And I respond back, "Send it." And he sends me I believe it was on Instagram, a clip of a Negro female, a mother, and she's having a conversation with her daughter. I mean, this shit gets weirder. You know what this is like? This is like, y'all know I'm a horror movie fanatic. Y'all know I'm a fan of American Horror Story. I have all of the seasons. There are a few that I need to get. But when you watch American Horror Story, it's like the writers, the episodes get weirder and weirder. And that's like when I seen this video footage of this mother, it's people say, okay, well, you got a video footage of a woman talking to her daughter. What's wrong with that? No, it's not that she was just talking to her daughter. It was the subject matter, the context that she was talking to her daughter about. I mean, this woman is recording a live stream on Instagram, and she's talking about her daughter's father's penis size. And she's telling her daughter, yeah, your dad have a small penis, had a small... And I'm sitting there and I'm listening to this shit. And at first, because I'm a very critical, analytical person, so I'm thinking, okay, this is fake. This is fake news in the tradition of Donald Trump. This is fake news. This is fake news. This ain't real. But then, as I sat back and watched the clip again, I'm thinking, okay, now, even if it's fake, let's say it is fake. Let's say this is not real. They were clowning. Why are you clowning with this? Why is this, of all things that you could have clowned about, is the nature of what you're producing a live stream about? And she's talking to her daughter about his penis size, as if she's trying to discourage her daughter from getting involved with her father. I mean, this is a conversation that, you know, two girls, a girl says, okay, I heard you dated Billy Bob. And you know, since we're friends and Billy Bob is asking me out, you know, I don't want to step on your toes. If you still got feelings for the guy, you know, I'm gonna squash it. But if you cool with it, I might go out with Billy Bob. And the friend may tell her, yeah, you can go out with Billy Bob, but let me tell you some stuff about Billy Bob. And in that context, she may tell her, listen, the nigga got a small penis. He can't fuck. And he most certainly can't eat pussy. Wait. Yeah. That's definitely for the whole, man. Let me back that up. Matter of fact, let me take a sip of this. Yeah, we got to back that up. That ain't for this video. Let's scratch that from the record. Let me just go on and tell y'all what's coming down the pipe. This mother and her daughter. On Instagram posts where she's talking to her daughter about her father's penis size. I'm going to show y'all the clip, and then I got some commentary after it. I mean, it's weird, man. I keep telling y'all that the internet is a curse for black people. I mean, I don't know who at this point would disagree with me. I mean, this stuff gets weirder by the day, the stuff that y'all are posting on social media. And I told y'all just last week, in the video that I done last week, wherever y'all go, no matter what the social media platform is, y'all turn it into a ghetto. Y'all turn it into a ghetto. Y'all have destroyed every social media platform that y'all have gotten on. Clubhouse is on the way. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time, man. TikTok. I mean, you know, they're trying to clean up their image because you give a Negro a camera. See that advent of cell phones with cameras and all that stuff. You can't put this in the hand of this Negro. That's like putting a loaded pistol in the hand of a child. He's not going to know what to do with it. And this is the reason why he has all of the tools whereby he can parlay it into a stream of income. Meaning he can take his stuff and he can record videos, he can do commentary, he can parlay that into a stream of income. But no, the Negro will get criticized for doing that. So what does he do? He takes all of that technology and he parlays that into what? An avenue to broadcast his dysfunction for the entire world to see. Damn, man. Y'all know what it is. Second nature like breathing, man. Send me an email. I'll get you the link. Let me get off of that because I'm going to slip. I already slipped up once. You know what it is. Second nature like breathing. You want to see this clip of his mother talking to her daughter about the penis size of her dad. Send me an email. I'm going to show you the clip and I'm going to give you my commentary. And you've seen the title of this video. And you know, I have a few soapbox that I will climb up on and I can go for hours. And y'all know one of them is, of course, is that black preacher. But the other one is this white liberal. And because I understand the dynamic that exists in the Negro community, and I understand the axis of evil that has pretty much destroyed the black community. And until y'all are ready to confront that axis of evil, what is the axis of evil? It is that white liberal / Democratic Party, that black pastor / church, and his buddy, his friend, his counterpart, the one who is connected to his hip, that black woman. That is the axis of evil that has the black community in the condition that it is in this day. Everything that you deal with in the black community, all of the dysfunction, no matter what it is, can be traced back to one or all three of these prongs on this axis of evil. That white liberal / Democratic Party, that Negro church / black preacher, and that black woman. These are facts. I've told y'all in many of my videos, man, this white liberal, and I know y'all wonder, what has it got to do with those swirlers? Trust me, we gonna deal with that, because the swirlers have taken a page out of the white liberals' playbook. Now, we know they'd already created a movement that, it's comical to listen to these so-called divestors. But you know what? I'm getting ahead of myself. We're going to deal with that. Let me lay this foundation with this white liberal first. And I told y'all in many of my videos, the white liberal is not only very paternalistic to Negroes, he's very racist. And see, the white liberal, he's mastered because he knows y'all are dumb. He knows this. He knows without a shadow of a doubt, you Negroes are dumb. You're not the brightest bulbs on the tree. You're not the sharpest knives in the drawer. You can't color within the lines. You have no critical thinking skills. You have no analytical skills, none. The white liberal knows this. And since he understands this about y'all, he fools y'all. And the white liberal tricks y'all into believing he's your friend, when he's really your enemy. Because as I told y'all, the policies that has been pushed in the Negro community has been pushed by the Democratic Party and that white liberal. The destabilization of your black family was decimated by who? That white liberal, that Democratic Party, the black pastor, and the black woman. Hey, these are just facts, y'all. I don't know what y'all want from me. So the white liberal, even though he's paternalistic and racist to y'all, he surrounds, and I've covered this in other videos, he surrounds himself with what I've called buffer Negroes. And so if you're one who have woken up and you realize the scheme and you connected the dots and you see, well, damn, man, all of these major metropolitan cities that has the highest crime, the highest drugs, the highest dropout rate in high school, homicide, who leads the board in all of the dysfunction. All of these cities are ran by who? Democrats. I mean, listen, y'all know I am not a fan of Donald Trump. And you know I'm not one of these Negro conservatives running around here thinking that if you leave the field and go to the house, you're in a better predicament. We dealt with this. But goddamn it, facts are facts. So if you're one who have connected those dots and realize, you know what, damn, they are at fault, and you want to attack that white liberal, trust me, you're not going to even lay a glove on him or her. And why? Why won't you lay a glove on that white liberal? It's because you're going to first come in contact with who? The buffer Negroes. The buffer Negroes are the Negroes that the white liberal has surrounded himself with. So if you attack that white liberal, he ain't going to even say nothing. He's not going to even go at you head up. He's not going to say one word. You know who you're going to get attacked by? The buffer Negroes. If you make YouTube videos attacking that white liberal, the white liberal ain't going to respond. You know who's going to respond? The Negroes. You know who's going to flag your videos? The Negroes. You know who's going to be calling you a coon? The Negroes. These are the buffer Negroes. That white liberal is so slick. He's so cunning. And this is the reason why I like to use that example. And y'all know, again, I'm a horror movie fanatic. One of my all-time favorites is The Exorcist. The Exorcist. I mean, and if you've seen it, I mean, everybody's seen it. So you remember the scene where they're about to go perform the exorcism on Reagan? An older priest informs the younger priest, listen, when we go in here, man, you can't talk to this demon, man. You can't hold no conversations with this demon because this demon is a liar. And he's going to mix lies with the truth to try to attack us. The attack is going to be very psychological, but very powerful. So Damien, don't listen. That's what that priest tried to tell the younger priest. And we know the end of the story. He didn't listen, and he met his demise. But that's the same thing I tell the Negroes about this liberal. Listen, man, if you don't have the intelligence, if you haven't connected the dots and you don't really understand what's going on in your community, don't try to engage that white liberal because he's cunning. He's slick. He's sly. He's going to twist you up into an ideological pretzel because he knows you're dumb. And because he knows you're dumb, he knows that he has a hand up on you because you're not all that bright. And that's the reason why the ones who are going to confront you first are going to be the buffer Negroes. Now, what you have to understand about the buffer Negroes is the buffer Negroes are so dumb. They actually think they are friends of the liberal. See, this is how dumb they are. See, they actually think the white liberal is their friend. That's why when you attack them, they're going to come to his defense because they think, I'm defending my friend. Well, you see the white liberal as a friend. He doesn't see you as one. And this is the reason why whenever the white liberal gets caught saying something that is overtly racist, because we know he's a racist. So he's going to get caught saying some shit. And if you call him out and say, listen, man, what you just said is racist. The first thing that white liberal is going to say is what? Hey, man, you can't call me a racist. I have black friends. Even though you never see the black friends. If he has a cookout, those black friends aren't at that cookout unless they can put an apron on him and a tray in his hand. That's the only way that Negro going to be at that cookout. If the white liberal just got married, again, same verse, second verse, same as the first. The only way that Negro is going to be at that wedding or at that wedding reception is if they can put an apron on that Negro and put a tray in his hand. See, the Negro views the white liberal as his friend. The white liberal don't see him as a friend. The white liberal sees him as what he is, my defender. So when the white liberal says, I have black friends, he's not talking about you buffer Negroes. He's talking about this mythological friend that nobody ever sees. And you have to unpack what he's saying, just like, and I'm going to deal with these sisters before we unpack it, because the swirlers and the divestors have taken the same rhetoric, have taken the same play, and they're running the same play on you dumb Negroes. And I know y'all wondering, wait a minute, man, how's that? Let me explain it to you. See, the white liberal don't want to be called a racist. That's why he creates the mythical black friend. So since he has a black friend, let me unpack this for you and interpret it for you, because he's going to just say, I got a black friend. So let's decode that. What is he actually saying? What the white liberal is actually saying is, listen, I know what I said is racist. And I know it rubs you the wrong way. But you can't call me a racist for saying it or for believing it, because I have this black friend. And my black friend gives me the justification to say this and to prove to you that I'm not racist. After all, look, is a black friend. But you never see him. Now, the swirlers, they will engage in some of the most toxic venom about black men. Listen, man, we've seen the videos. I mean, YouTube ain't snatching that shit off their network talking about this is hate speech. Them videos are left up. That's why I laughed at them Negroes when they tried to put together that petition on Cynthia G. I laughed at that shit, man. You think YouTube is going to remove Cynthia G off this platform? Y'all dumb. I'm sorry, man. Y'all dumb. That's a fucking waste of time to sit back and create a petition asking them to remove this black woman. It ain't happening. Ain't happening. Even though they engage in some of the most toxic rhetoric about black men. We agree that's toxic. We got that. But now the black woman in these divestors have taken a page out of the white liberals' playbook, which is fitting because, after all, she's one of the axis of evil. So the white liberal party told her, here's how you can get around this shit. Get around it the way we get around it. When we say racist shit about y'all black ass, we say we got a black friend. Even though nobody has ever seen him. Now, the buffer Negroes, he's not talking about them because he ain't going to bother with them, man. Nigga, get out there and defend me. That's your job. If somebody talking about me, you flag their video, you make a response video, you call them a coon, or Uncle Ruckus, a black sellout. That's what you do. Get your black ass out there and defend me. He ain't talking about them. Again, if he get married, the only way that Negro gonna show up at that wedding reception is as soon as he walk through the door, somebody tie an apron around his black ass and shove a tray in his hand. Get to getting, nigga. Same with a cookout, no different. And if there's any scraps that's left after the cookout, they'll feed their dog before they allow that Negro to eat that shit. That's how they view y'all. But now, the black woman, she says some of the most toxic shit about black men. And then she comes with the same play that the white liberal runs. But she doesn't say, I have a black friend. What does she say? I have a black boyfriend. See, it's no different. See, the white liberal tells y'all, I have a black friend, because the black friend is what gives him justification to continue to spew his toxic, racist venom about your black ass. And the reason why you can't call me out and call me a racist, I got a black friend. Likewise, the black woman spews equally toxic venom about black men. But you can't call her a hater of black men. Why? Because I have a black boyfriend. Hell, in the case of Chrissy, she said she went a step further. She ain't say I just have a black boyfriend, goddammit. I got a black fiance. The nigga asked me to marry him. See, that's how they play y'all. I told y'all they think y'all dumb. And y'all never see just like you never see the liberals' black friend, quote unquote, you never see this black boyfriend or this black fiance. They just exist because they said he exists. And they use the black boyfriend or the black fiance as a justification to continue to spew their toxic venom about black men and not be called a hater of black men. That's why you see, and you have two of the major avenues, subject matter on y'all's colored sector of YouTube is that dating, relationship lane, you know, those dating coaches and all that bullshit, you know, life coaches and all that crap. And then the other is that celebrity gossip. And the reason why black women love that celebrity gossip lane is because the celebrity gossip lane allows them to get material to bash black men. Because why? Because we talking about celebrities, we talking about entertainers. My God, we talking about athletes. We know they gonna do something dumb. They gonna say something. You put a mic in their face, they gonna say something stupid. That's why we call it Hollyweird. So when a celebrity, one of these black celebrities, you know, run around a fucking dress and heels and all that, the dysfunctional shit they do, they will make a video about that celebrity. But by the time that video ended, they have taken that singular black celebrity, black male celebrity's dysfunction, and they have painted the entire collective of black men with that dysfunction. That gives them an opportunity to bash black men. That's why they love that lane. And that's the reason why I've never thought, and when me and Kwesi was talking, and he mentioned about Chrissy saying that none of these women, none of us are really divestors. We have not all divested. This is what Chrissy is admitting. She's finally admitting what we all know. Because you can't be divested and then that's all you talk about. I mean, you got women who said that they have divested from the black community, divested for black men, but then they're doing videos on Kobe Bryant. They're doing videos on this celebrity. They're doing videos on that. Everybody black, they're doing videos. I thought you divested. Why are you even doing videos on them? And what makes this entire movement is as if you needed more evidence to prove that it's a fraud, outside of the fact that many of these women have not divested. Many of these women have never dated a white man. A white man wouldn't touch them. And this is the reason why none of them have one. But outside of that obvious fact is the fact that most black women who are with black or with white men, they have black fathers, they have black brothers, they may have black co-workers, they may have black friends, male friends, so that they don't engage in that toxic rhetoric. Why? Because, man, I got black men that I deal with. I'm just happen to be dating a white guy. And so they still have relationships with these other black men that they don't want to alienate based upon that rhetoric. So you don't even see them in that sector. They got their white dude, they're going on living their life. They don't even talk about black issues. The ones who are so embroiled in this toxic rhetoric about black men, and then some of them have the unmitigated gall to tell us that they actually are dating or married to black men or engaged to black men, want to do so because they want to spew that they want to spew that shit without having anybody call them out on it. It's just like the white liberal. The white liberal says, my black friend, so you can't call me a racist. The black woman says, I'm engaged to a black man. I'm dating a black man. Or I would date a black man. That's the easiest one to get out of. That's get out of jail free card. See, what you have to understand about this whole divestment movement, it's like a person having a stroke. And you know, there's a lot of signs that they say you look for when a person is having a stroke. But one of them is their slurred language, their slurred speech. They say things that just don't make any sense. It's not coherent. And so you look at that and all the other signs, you think, damn, this person having a stroke, you dial 911. And it's the same with these swirlers. Their language is incoherent. It makes no sense. Cynthia G says that her sister had to date a white man to learn about white supremacy. And y'all let that slide. I mean, y'all sit back and don't say nothing. All those pro-black back to Africans, they sat by and listened to that shit. So you mean to tell me that your sister had to actually date a white man to learn how vicious white supremacy is? With all these black scholars, all these black intellectuals, the one that I think of off the top of my head, and there could be others that could fill this list, but the late, great, honorable Dr. John Henrik Clarke. I mean, you can pick any of the books he's written to learn about white supremacy. Are you serious? I mean, and there could be others, Chancellor Williams, Cress Wessling. I mean, we can name these scholars all day. So you mean to try to tell me you have to actually date a white dude to learn about white supremacy? You couldn't read your scholars? You couldn't read your material? You couldn't study your history? Incoherent babble. Makes no sense. Then you have Chrissy, who actually tells y'all, my channel is not a divestment or swirling channel, even though I agree with both movements. You sit and you listen to this stuff, man. It's like, man, how dumb are they? Your channel is not a swirling or divestment channel, but you agree with both movements. And then it was Chrissy who actually came out in a recent live and admitted, listen, none of us have divested. None of us. All these women that talk about divestment, none of them have truly divested. If your conversation is consistently about black men, if the videos that you make are consistently talking about black men don't do this, black men did this, black men over here, black men over there, then you're not divested. You're just not. It's like these Negroes who say, I don't watch him, I don't watch his videos, I don't follow him, but yet you're talking about him. You got their name in your video, you got their name in your title of your videos, but you don't watch them, you don't fuck with them. I mean, do y'all begin to understand why I say that y'all, I really do believe, man, I really believe this. I believe that God created the black race to prove he had a sense of humor. I believe that. I believe that, man. I believe that when he created the black race, God chuckled. He laughed. He laughed. And he had to actually laugh himself when he created these Negroes. I mean, y'all are just a special kind of dumb, man. There's just no way around it, man. And what y'all do with the advent of social media and YouTube and Instagram and Facebook and all this other stuff, man, is y'all put that stuff on full display. full display, man. Y'all show the world just how dumb y'all are. And this white liberal sits back and laughs. Because he's the one that's laughing all the way to the bank. He's the one that gets rich off of your dysfunction. He's the one that sends his children to private school off the backs of your debauchery. Yours go to public school. His go to private school thanks to you. And his children sit in that private school next to who? That pastor's children. Yeah, that pastor's children go to that private school too. Meanwhile, public school is for you. All of you supporters, y'all's children go to public school. We send ours to private school. Paid for, by the way, by you Negroes. Y'all dumb. Y'all a special kind of dumb, man. There's just no way around it. And these sisters have taken that white liberal playbook, and they sit there and they tell y'all, even though I'm saying all this toxic ass shit about black men, all the toxic stuff that Chrissy says about black men, I'm engaged to one. I'm engaged to one. Or I'm open to dating one. I mean, this is completely, utterly insane that you Negroes are actually this dumb to believe that. But y'all are. You got Paris Milan. She's another one. She's another one that's in that celebrity gossip lane that, you know, takes those dysfunctional celebrity athletes, entertainers, and whenever they do something stupid, there she is making a video bashing that celebrity. But by the end of the video, she done taken his dysfunction and painted the entire collective of black men with it. She's another one. And she told y'all that she's not only dating a black man, she's dating, I believe, a Nigerian. So she went to the continent. She says, I'm dealing with one over there. So I'm not just dealing with a black man. Now I'm dealing with somebody, you know, this is a Nigerian brother that I'm dealing with, that I'm dating. He must not have access to YouTube to watch your videos. Or unless you actually believe that you are that fine, that, you know, the rhetoric that you spew really won't matter. He's still going to date you anyway. I would have to answer that in the whole. I wouldn't go there here. I could, but I'm not. I could, but I'm not going to go there. I might actually start the whole off with that. Matter of fact, let me just go on and end this video because I don't want to slip up. You want that video? You know what it is, second nature like breathing. Send me an email. I'll get you the link. Start that video off where I'm ending this one. And then we'll get into the mother having a conversation with her daughter about the penis size of her dad. Send me an email. I'll get you the link. Because at the end of the day,